Rookie quarterback CJ Stroud had a phenomenal game against the Cleveland Browns, and today we're going to look at a couple of plays that really stood out to me from that game. A part of why I think CJ Stroud's such a great football player is the guy's a great processor. He can read coverages. He can make plays with his footwork, which I think is easily his biggest asset. It's the footwork and kind of how he moves within the pocket. And I think it's a part of why Stroud's had so much success. And you see so many plays on tape like this one here where there's a guy coming directly at him and he's able to step up and still hit his wide receiver. Now, the defense here is playing a cover 3, and the Texans are going to run this Yankee concept with a post and a deep cross. Of course, Stroud's going to hit the wide receiver at the bottom of your screen. That is Nico Collins. And you can see even with the guy coming directly at him on the game here, he's still able to anticipate the pass and get the pass out. And again, there's so many plays like this on tape. So we're going to watch a couple of this guy's snaps from the game yesterday. I'm very, very excited to get into it. Let's just jump right into the tape. You got a 1st and 10 here, and Stroud's going to do a really good job buying just a little bit extra time, and he's going to deliver a really nice pass on this one. A big part of what makes CJ Stroud great is his ability to extend plays. I think in today's NFL, the most overlooked part of a quarterback is their ability to extend a play. Is their ability to buy that extra second or two to be able to get out of the pocket, to be able to manipulate defenders based off of how you kind of move. And Stroud does a really good job with that. Now, you guys can obviously see the pass is incomplete, but this is a beautiful pass, right? Like, you don't get a better pass than this one here. The tight end on this one has to catch that right there. All right, you cannot have that drop. That's a 20-yard gain. But what I like about this play is the fact that you're going to see the defensive tackle here actually win his rep right away at the point of attack, and he's going to basically get instant pressure. So when this defensive tackle gets past the center, he splits the double team. CJ Stroud now has a guy coming directly at him. So what he has to do within this play is buy some extra time. He can go right. He can try to go left. Going left is risky because he can't see where this offensive tackle necessarily is. And also keep this in mind as he gets pressure. One of the things that happens is the design of the play may basically be gone at this point. So obviously Stroud's going to play action first. You're going to run this deep post, and then you're basically going to have these two guys run these routes to the right. So Stroud decides to roll to the right. And I think he factors all this in based on the route concept. Because there is a chance within this play, he could take the post if he wants to. Of course, it doesn't make sense to go to the post with one Denzel Ward in coverage. 2, it is a cover 3. So unless the linebacker here can get super deep into the vertical hooks, Stroud makes a good decision on that one, right? You're going to be able to hit the wide open tight end. Of course, this one's dropped, but I still love the anticipation. I love the fact that he's able to buy that extra second that he needs, even though there's pressure in his face, even though the center or guard may ultimately lose and are not able to hold the interior guys. That doesn't impact Stroud, right? Because he's able to get out of the pocket and make passes like this. So that's a good job right there, although it is an incompletion. A big trait that I think also gets overlooked with CJ Stroud is kind of how he manipulates the defense, kind of how he's able to, with his footwork, go from reading one side of the field to coming back to the other side. And I think this play is a really good example of that. So if you guys watch this play here in slow motion, one of the things you'll notice is Stroud's going to read this initially to the right. He's going to take a 5-step drop. He's going to look to his right, and then he's going to come back to his left, and he's going to throw a really nice pass to Collins. Now, I want to back this play up here and show you guys something within this play that I think is going to get overlooked a little bit. So Stroud takes the ball. He's going to take his drop back, and look at how he's going to come forward to possibly drive the football right here. You see that right there? He comes over here and takes those steps to the right. To me, he's doing that to possibly drive the football. Now, when he does that, and he's going to reset over here to the left, you're going to see he'll ultimately see Collins open, and he's going to be able to throw it as he gets hit. Now, one of the things that I think people aren't going to think about is as he's going to take the snap and he's going to look to the right to possibly drive the football right here, watch what that does to the safety. The safety is going to end up running with the receiver to the inside because of that. And you'll see right there, the safety ends up taking the receiver here, which allows the other wide receiver to get wide open. And CJ Stroud's going to hit the other wide receiver for a 38-yard gain on 3rd and 6. This is just a beautiful job here by the quarterback to be able to hit Collins. CJ Stroud, I think, is a special quarterback, and pretty much everybody sees that at this point already. The footwork, the ability to read from one side to the other, to manipulate the defense, it's all top tier, and it's a part of what makes this guy such a great football player. Check this one out. You're going to get a 27-yard pass to John Mechie. A beautiful job by Stroud once again. I love how he's able to feel the pocket collapsing on this one. I love how he's able to feel it, that there's a guy coming off the left edge. This one's going to be Myles Garrett going up against Laramie Tunsil. A great defensive end against a great left tackle. Two guys that are probably top 2 or 3 at their positions. And I love how Stroud's able to feel it, right? And to me, this is one of the reasons why Stroud's also a really good quarterback. He feels the pressure coming. He feels the collapse from the left side. And the fact that as he's feeling that, he's able to step to the right here, get away from that, as you'll see right there, and still get the ball out. That's a really, really nice job by Stroud. And as he gets the ball out, it's also a perfect pass right over the cornerback that's playing the curl flat. So to me, again, great job by CJ Stroud to be able to feel the pocket collapsing, to be able to climb, take those steps, and hit the open wide receiver right over the top. That's a really, really nice job right there. 27 yards. Let's get into the next snap. So you're going to get a play action bootleg to the right. The tight end here is going to run a post. The receiver at the bottom is going to run a deep drag. And this time, the entirety of this play is to hit the post. The tight end that's running the post. And this is such a beautiful route by the tight end. If you guys watch this route, he's going to fake the corner right here. And that's going to flip that safety to the outside. That's a beautiful route. That's nasty, right? Let's just be honest, that is nasty. And for CJ Stroud to throw this ball from the 45-yard line at an angle, and he's going to ultimately hit the tight end. The tight end's going to catch the ball in stride, and he's obviously able to score the touchdown on this one. That's a beautiful job. And that's not just 45 yards. That's a lot further than 45 yards. To me, this is a beautiful pass by CJ Stroud. And it's also a beautiful play call. It's a beautiful route run. This is part of why the Texans have had so much success. You know, Bobby Slowick has been doing a beautiful job designing plays, designing the offense, and allowing CJ Stroud to have success. But of course, the reason why the offense is able to have success is also because CJ Stroud is running that offense, right? So you see plays like this where he can play action, go over to the right, look back and throw it crossbody to the left and hit his tight end for a 37-yard touchdown pass. And it's just a beautiful job all around. Let's go ahead and get to the next snap. You're going to get an 11-yard pass on this one. Collins is going to run a quick slant, 11 yards just like that. I love what CJ Stroud's going to do on this one. If you guys watch Stroud, as he takes the snap, look at him look to the right, give a fake right there, turn back to the left, and hit his wide receiver. That's a really good job. In order to be able to hit this, you got to do this. You got to look over here to the right, because if you guys look at number 44, the linebacker, as soon as Stroud looks to the right, 45 takes that step to the right. As soon as Stroud starts looking over that side, this linebacker is going to clear out towards that same side. If Stroud takes the ball, takes one step and directly looks over here to the left, well, the linebacker could easily get underneath that, and he can make it a little bit of a harder pass. So that's a good job by Stroud going to the right, coming back to the left, and he's going to hit the wide receiver. It's a great job. Let's get into the next snap. Now, obviously on this channel, we don't really do quarterback breakdowns. A lot of what we do is offensive line, defensive line. But I did want to talk a little bit about CJ Stroud because I think he is one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. I know some people are going to say it's way too early to tell, but you know, just based off of how this guy processes information, how he's able to manipulate and read and recognize, it's very clear this guy's a special talent. And there's a reason why everybody's saying that, right? There's a reason why everybody is starting to say this guy's one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL. And there's a reason why the Texans have now won a playoff game, right? It's because of CJ Stroud. I mean, this plays a great example as well. You're going to see the tight end here get motioned over to the left. The quarterback's going to read that the safety goes with him. You can also see the safety lined up here, which means this is some sort of cover one. Now, keep in mind, this is a 3rd and 4. So Stroud now recognizes the defense. He knows what's about to happen, and he knows where he wants to go with the football. He has a receiver running a quick slant to the inside. That is Robert Woods, and he's going to just throw him the ball super quickly. Robert Woods wins right away. This is something Woods has done a great job at this season, being able to create separation. Or I should say it's something he's done over the course of his career, is to be able to create separation super quickly, right? And CJ Stroud's able to hit that, but it's because of what he processes pre-snap, right? So this stuff right here is very, very special by CJ Stroud. To me, Love what Stroud's been able to show us so far. Can he continue to win? Can he continue to have success and win more playoff games this season? I'm sure it's possible, but I'm sure as we go forward, this guy's going to have a lot of success, going to have a lot of winning seasons. And he will be one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. Obviously, this was a quick film breakdown on Stroud and why I love this guy so much. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, consider subscribing. And I will see you guys next time with another video.